welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host, DJ Kitty here with my girl, my little sister, Miss Morningstar, and we are from Our Plugs, the Community Connection. And today is our last Sunday/Monday of 2025. We want to say good morning to everybody out there in Holly Springs, Mississippi, as well as Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in all year. It's almost a year, sis. We're almost a year. We're about a couple weeks away from making our 1-year anniversary, and I am super excited. I can't believe that we're here. Who knew? But we're here. Thank God. But God. I'm truly, truly appreciative. It is truly a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be with a community that supports you and cares about what you have to say. So thank you. Thank you, WKRA 92.7 The Change. Thank you, Raven. And thank you to our TikTok family. A heartfelt thank you to our TikTok family. Without you, we wouldn't even be here for real, because it's all started on TikTok. So thank you to our loyal friends and family. Y'all aren't even friends anymore. Y'all are family at this point, because y'all have stuck with us. And to that, so many thanks. So many thanks. So we're about to get the show started, and with that, we always start with positive affirmations, and we get those positive affirmations from my little sister, my girl, Mrs. Morningstar, the affirmation queen. You know what? Before we even get started, let me just say something to our folks that's tuning in on YouTube. You must be a bunch of children that come on YouTube and flood our chat with 6-7. 6-7. Y'all got me to say it. 6-7. And now I'm going to say for 2026, 7-8. Okay? Stop spamming the chat with 6-7. We get it. 6-7. Okay? Anywho, y'all are the same age as my grandchildren.
I know y'all on winter vacation, and y'all ain't got nothing else to do.
Yes, I get it.
I see you, Mel Moon.
Look, 6-7-7-8. Okay, all right. Y'all start saying 7-8. Tell them DJ Kitty said this year, 2026. Y'all not saying 6-7 anymore. That's so 2025.
That's
now
over.
Y'all say 7-8. Okay, y'all gotta progress and grow.
Y'all gotta step y'all game up.
Yes. Anywho, thank you for joining. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button while you're here.
Please.
Anywho, so we're gonna go ahead and start our morning affirmations with our affirmation queen, Mrs. Morningstar. Miss Morningstar, what do you have for us this morning?
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the last Coach's Corner of 2025. Y'all made it with us. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for being here and showing up with us. Even when we were tired, we showed up, and so did y'all. So we appreciate each and every one of y'all for showing up and making our Plugs community a community, a real community. We appreciate it. That's my 2 cents. Now we can get on to some morning affirmations as this new year approaches. It's getting closer and closer. Many of us want to start fresh, which we should, right? It's a start over, because it's Capricorn season, and we are the beginning and we are the end of every
season,
year. Baby. What? in the
Season.
building. Where are my Capricorns? Throw your ones up in the chat. But
Yeah.
anyway, so many want to start fresh with new goals and new aspirations, which is great. One great way to do this is by using affirmations. You don't have to do resolutions. I mean, you can if that's your thing, but I mean, resolutions is played. Let's do some affirmations. Let's start off with affirmations, help you focus on dreams, staying motivated, building your confidence, staying positive, you know, all that good stuff that we talk about in affirmations. All right, so let's get started. Transform your life for personal growth affirmations. Start with these. I am confident in my abilities to grow and learn in 2026. Amen. I am open to new experiences that will help me grow. Each day, I get closer to becoming the best version of myself. I am proud of the progress I made in my life. I welcome challenges as opportunities to improve. I trust my intuition to guide me to the right, my intuition to guide me to the right direction. I am worthy of success, happiness in all areas of my life. I am constantly improving myself and my mindset. I release self doubt and embrace self belief. I am in charge of my own happiness and success. Indeed, you are, y'all. I embrace change with a positive attitude. I am grateful for the lessons that every experience has brought, especially through 2025, y'all. Hold on to those. 'Cause, woo, this has been one heck of a year. I am becoming more resilient and strong each day. I am capable of overcoming any obstacles that come my way. I am proud of the person I've become. I am focused on my personal growth every day. I am grateful for the opportunity and lessons learned in 2025. I choose to live a life of peace, love, and joy. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. I am learning to embrace the beauty of imperfection. I am patient with myself and trust the growth process. I am committed to my personal development journey. I am capable of achieving everything I set my mind to. I am grateful for the new opportunities each day brings. I am focused, motivated, and ready to make 2026 my best year yet.
And I receive all of that. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Morningstar.
You are welcome.
Those
I
positive
love that.
affirmations made a huge difference this year.
Yeah.
A huge difference because I know we all deal with the crazy that happens daily. But a positive affirmation will remind you that no, we don't have to deal with insanity. We can keep it positive, keep it cute,
Yeah.
and keep it honest. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, sis. Let's go ahead and hop into this
Absolutely.
weather. Now, we've had some beautiful weather over the Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
We had 80
It's been
degrees in
beautiful.
Houston. Yeah. Now, not so much. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Holly Springs today, you have a high today of 36, a low of 21. That's childish. Feels like temperatures 28 during the day, 19 at night. Again, extremely childish. Winds out of the northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour, windy. 0% chance of rain. Humidity is low during the day, moderate at night. Air quality is fair. It's going to be a sunny and cool day. Okay. Memphis, Tennessee. High today of 36, a low of 23. Childish. Feels like temperatures 28 during the day, 21 at night. Winds are to the northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Rain chances 0%. Humidity is moderate all day. Air quality is fair. Again, sunny and cool. Even Houston has taken a little dip. High today of 54, a low of 40. Mm. Feels like temperatures 49 during the day, 41 at night. Winds are to the north at 10 to 20 miles per hour, windy. 0% chance of rain. Humidity is low all day long. Air quality is fair. It's going to be a cloudy and cool day. Really cloudy, pretty much. And that is your weather for today. But that is just the weather here. We are facing, unfortunately, some strong winter storms heading to millions of people this week, this upcoming week. More than 30 million people are under a winter weather alert. 30 million people across the Midwest and Northeast, excuse me, early this week with another storm threatening to upend travelers' plans on what is expected to be one of the busiest travel days of the holiday season. So at least 2 million people are under blizzard warnings. Oh, I'm so glad that ain't me. Uh, but I'll report about it. In the Midwest, to all my family in the Midwest, move to Texas. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me be specific when I say move to Texas. Houston is full. Try Dallas. Maybe
San Antonio.
Don't come to Houston. We're full. We're not accepting any new people. No, we can't do it. So wind gusts are up to 40 to 60 miles per hour, blowing heavy snow around. I know, Melba. Oh, what joy. The joy of the snow. See, the snow is full all the way till after Christmas, and then you don't want any more snow. But that's not how it works. So to all of those who are in the path, hunker down. Get you plenty of food, plenty of water, get you something warm to wrap up with, maybe a blanket or a body, as long as it's your somebody. Don't go grabbing just anybody off the street. I'm just saying.
Don't do that.
And, don't do that. And try and stay warm. Just try and stay warm. More than 5,000 flights within the U.S. are delayed, and more than 500 cancellations were reported through FlightAware. So it's going to get pretty ugly this week for those who are in the Midwest. And I'm going to say a warm prayer for you. And I will not complain about this 54-degree weather in Houston, Texas. That is your weather. Let's go ahead and get to some news that you can use. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. So what's new in the news? What ain't new?
Okay.
Same administration, same buffoonery, same, same things happening daily. What I did come across was an article that two helicopters collided in New Jersey. One person is dead and another critically injured. It was a pilot in each plane, so they didn't have passengers. And I'm just wondering, like, how did they crash head on?
I don't know. I mean,
what is going on?
What was the weather like? It could be weather related.
It didn't say from the article. And they said this was in collided in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
It says, but then they're saying that the mid-air clash, it was a suburban in Philadelphia town. Okay, a town in New Jersey called Philadelphia. And it happened around 12:25 p.m. So that's early afternoon, about 35 miles southeast of Philadelphia. Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA states, I don't think they had bad weather or if the skies were cloudy or anything. It doesn't say anything. I just don't know.
I hate that. Hate it. It's so scary,
I know. And amazing, one of the pilots, he survived.
Mm-hmm.
And he was alert. He was critically injured, but he was alert when the homeowner came out to help him and get him out the plane, the helicopter.
Mm-hmm. It's scary. Have you ever been in a helicopter?
I have not. I don't have the desire.
Not the desire. Nor do I.
Desire.
But it is scary. It's bad enough being in a plane. At least you're in somewhat of a tube and you're somewhat protected.
Yeah.
But helicopter, you're like a flying ball of you're just flying. So
it just gives me the open type of, feel and not real secure.
Yeah. I personally have never been in a helicopter, nor do I ever want to be in one, but my dad was a paratrooper. And so he explained to me how it felt to just jump out of planes all the time and, you know, hop into helicopters. He was a medic. And he said, you get used to it when you do it for so long. But my prayers are with those family members.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough.
That's
Losing anyone is hard,
yeah,
but that's hard.
that's tragic.
Thank you for sharing that story. Again, many prayers for those who who are experiencing the loss. Because
Yeah.
that's especially around the holidays. Now, I did come across an article from our girl, Jasmine Crockett. And, I love me some Jasmine Crockett, as do most of us with common sense. We're looking for candidates who want to better the country versus bettering their pocketbook. Jasmine Crockett says Kamala Harris encouraged her Senate run and warned her to stay safe. And I agree with Kamala. I encourage her to run for office because she's definitely a voice that's needed. But please be safe. Beef up your security because we see that some of these people are just not stable. And they get it from that unstable, ungenius in the office. You know, he's he, in my opinion, promotes radical crazies to act out on his behalf. And of course, he doesn't like Jasmine Crockett. He doesn't like any strong, educated Black woman. He doesn't like women, period. But a strong Black, educated one, and let me put an emphasis on Black and educated. He has a huge problem with that. Well, guess what, Frumpy? Get over it. Because she's running and she already has my vote. I wish nothing but the best for everyone who's seeking to help this country versus helping their pocketbook, something he don't know nothing about. Anywho, I just wanted to highlight Miss Crockett and of course our girl Kamala Harris.
Oh yeah.
Runs. I hope she runs, but if she doesn't, I'm going to support whoever's running to make sure that we run this ship.
I
And I
love to see the
think about
unity. I love to
me
see the
too.
unity between two strong, smart, highly intelligent Black women that they can literally stick together, help each other, support one another. Remember, that's important. It's not always your time to shine, but you're
Yeah.
gonna throw your support behind your fellow sis because you want to see her be successful and you want to share those important nuggets because you've been down that road. Shout
Yeah.
out to Kamala Harris. Shout out to Vice VP Kamala Harris. We miss you, sis. We know who the real president should have been. But
Well, I'm gonna keep my comment.
um,
Yeah.
well,
In my mind, she was. If only they had counted all the votes. I'm gonna leave that there.
yeah, they
Uh,
did right. Did what they supposed to do.
yeah.
But anyway.
A lot has come out, and I don't know if we got a chance to talk about it, but over the last week, and I know that we were out on holiday, so the radio station had to play a couple of replays, but some e-files dropped and they were redacted. But this is how smart this administration is. They didn't redact them properly. So if anybody actually wants to go out there and just do a copy and paste the e-files into a Word document, you can pretty much read all of the redacted information. Yeah, they're not smart at all.
What genius decided to do it like that and
Take
not
your pick.
put on the encryptions and all the things to
All the
protect?
things.
I mean, encryption is huge in government documents. And are you kidding me?
Well, when
Hmm.
you're a DEI
Mm,
hire,
I'm going on mute.
yeah, you tend to not know things when you're a DEI hire. When you get rid of all the people who actually knew how to, I just seen
Somebody
the
said it
comment.
probably barren. But you know what? It might be.
It might be.
It just might be.
It might be.
It just might be.
I put nothing past any of them because, you know, these we're dealing with some simple Simons. We're dealing with people who did not actually earn their positions. They just got put into those positions. And when you deal with stuff like that, this is what you get. This is you get what you get, and you don't have a fit. And America is dealing with the most incompetent group of individuals in the White House and its administration ever in the history of this country. These people are, let me say it politely, dumb. They're dumb. That's what they are. They're not smart. Because if they were smart, we wouldn't be here. If people were smart, we wouldn't have even elected a criminal who is in the e-files. And there's one thing I can't even talk about. I can't talk about it on the radio. I can't talk about it on the talk. I can't talk about it on IG. And that is Lake Michigan. I know you guys have already read about it. I know you guys have already thought about it. But that is disgusting. But schmurder is schmurder any way you look at it, you know. Maybe that's why he was saying they're unaliving kids after they were born. Anyhow, I have a funny story that I want to bring up. But we need to take a break. Let's take this quick commercial break. And I just want to put this on your mind. Do y'all like lobster? Just think about it. Do y'all like lobster? We'll be right back. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms, YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe fashion is more than clothing. It's a statement of self-love, confidence, and authenticity. From our signature beautiful hoodies to our versatile everyday wear, every piece is designed to inspire you to embrace who you truly are. Whether you're at home or on the go, making moves in the world, Lovership Apparel lets you show up boldly and comfortably. Shop the collection today at www.lovershipapparel.com or find us on ourplugs.com. Lovership Apparel, where love meets style.
This fall, step into style that has bold and beautiful as the season itself. From cozy layers, statement pieces, Morningstar Boutique has everything to meet your needs. Affordable fashion meets everyday elegance. This season, it's your time to shine.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs. Customize that cutting board. Get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciated. God bless.
And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. Okay, so my question was, does everybody like lobster? I love me a good steamed lobster. It's delicious, especially if it's stuffed with crab or, etouffee, good lobster. Well, I found a story. Thieves made off with $400,000 worth of Costco lobsters using a sneaky new trick. I am so jealous right now. I need to put my number out there. I know they still got some. I need to put my number out there because, I'm just saying.
How much was it worth?
$400,000. Almost $500,000 worth of
Please,
lobster
please
route
tell
to
me more.
Costco. Why y'all messing with Costco though? Costco's the
Costco, the good people.
right.
They good
Yeah.
folk.
Oh. But they probably needed some, good food because some of these grocery stores are selling bioengineered meat, and that ain't allegedly. Argue with your mammy. Anyway, um, the lobsters were being transported from Massachusetts to stores in Illinois and Minnesota when they disappeared. Now, lobsters, frozen lobsters at that, don't just get up and walk away. The shipment was reportedly picked up in Taunton, Massachusetts, but never reached its destination, according to the president of Rex and Companies, the Indiana-based freight company tasked with transporting the lobsters. Oh, really? The thieves deployed a sneaky new trick to make off with the goods. They buttered up the logistics company by using fake IDs to pose as real truckers, according to the owner of the company. So
Wow.
now we're out here using fake IDs
Wow.
to steal lobsters.
Lobster heist. So how they pushing these lobsters though? I mean, what
Call me.
they gonna pop the trunk? What they gonna do? I mean, they gonna pull the back up like, yo?
I mean, there is a need. I'm just gonna say that this theft wasn't random. It
I
followed.
mean, they was in my hood. I might check them out.
I'm just saying. It followed a pattern we're seeing more and more where criminals impersonate legitimate carriers using spoof emails and burner phones to hijack high value freight while it's in transit. The
Wow.
loss of $400,000 worth of lobster was a significant one for the company. It forces tough decisions and ultimately drives up costs across the supply chain. Of course it does. And lobsters aren't cheap. Um, One lobster, a good one, you're gonna pay a little bit. You're gonna pay a little bit, but all I know is the FBI is on the case. The FBI. If the FBI, if y'all are listening, I do not know where any of these lobsters are at.
I don't either. I don't
But
know.
lobster thieves, I'm in Texas. Call me. Call your sis. Call me. I got you. But I just find it amazing the the depths that people will go to actually steal. But
Mm.
then I think about this administration,
Well, yeah,
and they do it every day,
every day from the American people.
every single day. So freedom, people. I know
Yeah.
they ain't been caught yet, but free them when they do get caught because they are innocent in my book. They are very innocent.
Times is hard. I mean,
It is.
I
Times are
don't
hard for all.
excuse people out here committing crimes like the Decepticons are. Don't be a Decepticon. But hey, if the president does it, I mean, what type of example is being set by the leaders of the free world? I'm just saying, they're not setting the best example for people. So
Mm-mm.
yeah,
I know. I'm just sitting here picturing, some steamed lobster and some butter.
some garlic
Mm,
butter.
yes, and maybe some, I like my lobster stuff. So, I'm with you, Dean, and
That's the
I got my taste for a lobster. Now,
all
I
of
gotta
that.
go get my lobster. But I won't be going to Costco because I know they gotta jack the prices up because they lost $400,000 worth of lobsters. And that's pretty sad. But I thought that you guys would find that quite amusing. Lobster thieves. You
Yeah,
know.
that's something. I
Um,
got a story.
go,
So
go
y'all
ahead.
know who Usha is, right? Y'all, everybody know who Usha is? JD Vance's wife, Usha. Y'all know who that is, right? She's
Yeah, we know who she
the
is.
Indian lady who, when she started in 2025, she looked like a young woman.
Mm-mm.
And as of today, Usha got a head full of gray hair. She looks so stressed. I wonder what she could be going through. Well, Usha, JD Vance's wife, shuts down divorce rumors after ringless appearance she made. So apparently she took a stand against swirling divorce rumors, as her spokesperson clarified. I guess the buzz began when she appeared without her wedding ring during a visit to Camp Lajuna, a military
Lejeune.
Lejeune, okay, a military training facility in Jacksonville, North Carolina, on November 19th. So this is their response to the rumors. The spokesperson says in Usha words, Usha is a mother of 3 young children who does a lot of dishes, lots of baths, and gives her ring and forgets her ring sometimes.
Is that what she said? Girl, I mean, I do dishes and I bathe a couple days, a couple times a day.
Yeah.
But I
My ring
still,
don't even really come off. I keep my ring on. I can wash dishes and to clean it, but I could wash dishes. I could take baths, showers, all of that. And I mean, you got 3 children, and I'm pretty sure you have some sort of nanny. You are the second lady
yeah,
of.
I
I'm just
need Usha to come
saying,
up with something better.
Usha.
Now,
So
Usha,
I guess she was standing there with Melania at something and she didn't have her ring on. I mean, you might have been mad that day. Just keep it real.
I mean, she may have
What
been.
happened?
If I was married to JD Vance, I'd be mad every day.
Every day. Every
First of
day.
all, I would have never married him. No, that's
And
number
she's
one.
only 39. She's
That lady is you. Now you're not gonna sit here on
Usha is
Beyonce
30.
and
Usha,
tell that lie. That woman, I'm looking
Usha
at the pictures.
39.
That
And
woman,
when I look at her, she look at least 60 after this year.
Usha, do you even? And I'm not gonna shame people because a lot of people don't wear makeup, but you're in the public eye.
Hard.
Throwing on a little foundation, doing, you can hire a makeup artist. Your husband got one.
Embrace the gray. If that's what you're gonna do,
Go full head.
embrace the gray. Go full gray. Go ahead and pop some curls in it, baby. Get it, like the beautiful Michelle Obama, baby. She
Girl.
get that stuff fried, laid to the side. Get it. We got that kind of hair, Usha. We. You heard what I said. We, Usha, including you. We, our hair can hold a curl or two. Okay. Get somebody to press and curl you. Get you a bob. Do something. Stop being around here looking like a homely. I guess
Look, you are competing with Erica, okay?
and
You
her
don't
face is
think
beat
that
to the gods every time she step out.
ain't,
Her face is beat to the gods. Okay.
girl, she in photo booths. She driving NASCAR. She all over
She
the place.
modeling for something.
Usha, she's auditioning, all right. Usha,
Speaking
you
of
are
her,
competition. Girl, look, after they are done beating JD's face, okay, because he put on a beat every day. Tell him to go ahead and hook you up. You go sit in
Usha,
that chair too
I know
and
you
get done.
listening. Let me tell you what Erica said about your man. This is your man, Usha. She
I'll take
said,
your man right out the box
words
and put up
was,
under my
no
pillow.
one will ever replace my husband, but I do see some similarities of my husband in JD.
I bet she does. I bet she does.
Let that sit in.
Baby, the way I would move
He
all the
grabbed his
furniture,
hair from the back.
the furniture would still be moving right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Sis, do you
Usher,
understand?
Usher. All
The
right.
furniture, the shift of the furniture that will be moving automatically.
Just those words she said out her mouth will get her popped in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you feeling like that, keep it quiet. But we already saw how you felt in your touch. Your touch.
And you know, I'm looking at another picture with Usha and her wife. I mean husband, JD.
You had it right.
No.
Hey girl.
And she had makeup on there. I don't get it. And I don't shame people because some days I don't want to wear makeup and some days I don't. You know, you didn't catch me.
Most days I don't.
Most days I don't. Yeah,
I don't
unless
wear
I'm coming
makeup.
on.
Most days you won't. I might throw lipstick on, and that's about it.
But she had on makeup. She looked so proud in his swearing in. Just for not even a full year later, she looked like a ragamuffin. Poor Usha.
She going through it. She going through it.
He taking her.
Keep her lifted up.
I ain't lift, baby. Please, I'm not lifting up. I'm not
lift
even
up Usha, y'all. She needs some lifting.
She can lift it on her own. Did y'all hear about Zelensky coming to the White House? Where is that place in Florida where they go?
Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah,
that's what Medea would call it, Mar-a-Lago. No, Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, y'all heard about that visit? Yeah. I don't understand. Well, I do understand, but if I were Zelensky, if you listening, don't take that from nobody.
You ain't got to be there with him.
You ain't got to. I know it's hard.
I know you don't like. We know you don't like them. And then it's stinking there. It's the dirty. You ain't got to put yourself.
It's a little foul. It's a little foul. But anyhow, yeah, Zelensky went and he met with the man with the rotten hands. And both of his hands are, you know, he's keeping the bandages on them as he should because it's not looking good for him, you know. I'm just saying, ankle swollen, you know, all that good jazz. Well, he went and visited the man with the black hands, and we're gonna see what comes of this. More lies. If I were Zelensky, I wouldn't even bother. For what? I wouldn't bother at all. I know he's coming to try and save face and get more support from the United States, but how can you get support from the United States when the United States is in bed with quote unquote coup d'etat? Allegedly. Okay. Miss Morningstar. As we wait on Coach Nikki, I'm gonna reach out to Coach Nikki right now and see where she is at. Because it is time to get this party started with the New Year same you, but upgraded. I know this year, there she is. I didn't even look. There she is.
She popped right on up.
I know.
Your wish is my command. Here you go.
Right there. Come on up, Coach Nikki. Add to the stage. Let's see. There we go.
Hey.
Good morning, Coach Nikki. How are you?
Oh, I look nice and full. Woo. I'm good. Let me mute this. And I'm gonna run my live really quickly and join y'all. So let me get off of here and co-host. Good morning. I'm doing well.
That's good. It's good to see you. This is our last show, Coach's Corner of 2025. It's been a ride, baby. We have had a blast. We have had a blast. And thank you for all your many contributions.
Thank you.
Show up. Well, look, you show up, you bring us knowledge, you encourage us, and you get us started on the right path because God knows Monday mornings are not easy for most, and especially me and Miss Morningstar. Miss Morningstar gonna talk about me. Yes, all of us. All of us. You know, I don't know what it is. It's coming off the weekend. I do know what it is. It's coming off.
Yeah, and it's really hard to readjust. I don't know who on this planet decided that you work 5 days and get 2 to recoup. No, I need 5 days on, 5 days off, and then let's repeat that cycle, because that's crazy.
That does make more sense.
That's crazy. No. Yeah,
I
no,
think that needs to be
rest.
introduced. That needs to be introduced as a bill. 5
I
days on,
agree, because
5 days.
we follow so many old beliefs, old traditions, old policies. They do need to be revisited because they're hundreds of years old, and it doesn't make any sense. This is why you experience burnout at jobs. And again, I will always compliment you too, and your supervisor roles at your jobs, granting people time off, encouraging your staff to take a break. I think Mrs. Jack said, take the break before you break down. I highly agree with that. But if you're running and racing every single day, and then statistics show that the average human being spends the majority of their life at work.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, this is why we're facing so much breakdown. This is why this is happening. So something, I agree, it does need to be revisited.
It does. And, as we mature, our laws need to mature as well. We've been working a 40-hour work week since 1940.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It is way past time for us to fix this. There's no reason why we can't do 5 on, 5 off. And even if you do 40-hour work weeks, give us some 12s. I'd rather do 12s than have to sit at the office every single day.
Indeed.
I'm okay with 12s. I really am.
Why does this country act like they not for progression? We're supposed to be growing and changing. Changes, and you got to change in order to grow.
You have
So
to.
yeah, we should be changing some of these old fairy tale laws. Like I love that, Nikki. 5 days on, 5 days off. What?
There's so much that I think about that doesn't make sense. Let me do this because it's not letting me co-host with y'all. But there's so many things that I think we do, and it's a habit.
Yeah.
So we're stuck doing them because nobody we sit and have these conversations amongst each other. Let me wait for you, Morningstar, so I can mute it. But we have these conversations amongst each other, but no one actually, okay, here we go. No one actually goes about doing anything about it.
Mm.
And then we just kind of struggle and struggle and struggle. I do not believe that we were placed here on this planet to work and die. Like,
that's it. That's all they want from us.
What is the retirement age nowadays? Because it's not 65 anymore.
No, it's not. They want you to work until you're 72. Well, when will we have a chance to actually
enjoy your life?
They actually want to raise that
from 65 to 72.
Oh, okay. Is that okay? Yeah.
What
and
life?
They want you to have 50-year mortgages.
What life am I having or enjoying? And this is why you got so many people calling out of work and playing around, because they already know that that's the only time that they're going to get off or to themselves. I think it's crazy.
It is.
How can I enjoy my life after 72? I don't work so hard. I don't even want to enjoy it. I just probably want to sleep the rest of it.
Yeah, pretty much, because you're tired. You're tired. Think about it. If you're tired now, imagine how you'll be at 72. Mm-hmm. And they want you to work until you drop. And it's only to continue to give to these corporations. Mm-hmm. That's why it's best for us to pull back from these big box stores and pull together as small businesses, so we don't have to work until we're 72. It doesn't even make sense. It makes absolutely no sense.
It's not. I feel like this country specifically, it's so funny because when I used to work in healthcare and I would meet so many people from different backgrounds, and I'm like, oh, what brought you over to the States? And they say a better living. And I'm like, but where?
Here?
This country right here. But it's so funny how we're able to go in and revisit laws and different policies to keep control over the country, but we don't revisit things that actually help keep the country going, and that's the people that's in it.
Yeah. They don't want to increase minimum wage. They want us to work until we're 72. They don't care anything about people having health care. That is why it is imperative for everybody to not just look at a candidate and say, oh, I'm voting because it's a woman, or I'm voting because it's a Black woman, or I'm voting because I've looked at what they are offering.
Yeah.
and I'm voting because this is going to help me and my family.
Yeah.
That is logic.
Yeah.
We have to put some logic behind our vote. Our votes are precious. Some people unfortunately have this misconception that your vote doesn't count. If it didn't count, they wouldn't try so hard to suppress it. When have they ever just given you anything? Never. So you got to fight for everything that you want in this world. And I personally, I don't want to work until I'm 56, much less 72.
Indeed.
56 in a couple weeks.
Indeed. So whoever the policy makers that are out there that are actually in control of what we're talking about right now, because I know y'all listen. I'm pulling a Morningstar. I know you listening. So I know you're listening. Pay attention to that versus the other stuff, because we've been hassling with all the other stuff. Y'all ready to change some laws and change speed limits, change the workforce, change work-life balance. Maybe you should start favoriting work-life balance, because there is none. You have some companies that say that they pride themselves on work-life balance, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I hope nobody ever steals this, but when I do open my brick and mortar for my company, all of my staff will be, you have to come in, you have to do an assessment in the morning. How did you sleep? Is everything okay? And then you got to go get a massage before you put your hands on anybody else, before you go talk to anybody else. And then we're going to value time off. You don't have to come in here every day. I want a rotating staff, because I don't want you burnt out. And I feel like when you look out for your employees will look out for you.
They do.
Whoever is listening, that's in control of this stuff, these policymakers, please fix it, because Monday through Friday is ridiculous. And stop making people ask for permission to take time off. Let these people call in and say, you know what, my child's sick, or I'm not feeling well, I need a mental health day. Value that. And it should not be once a month. If you need once a week off, do that. But come on, y'all. We got to do better. This is crazy. Everybody is burnt out. Anxiety and depression is at an all-time high. So is unaliving. We talk about that with on Counselor Nikki's night, on Tuesday nights. So yeah. I'm sorry, Wednesday mornings. But seriously, it's at a high rate. It's at an alarming rate. I do remember when we were experiencing C-19, I was split between two hospitals. I was working two hospitals in the COVID command center. It was insane. I love that cup, Kitty. It was insane. And I'm like, how am I doing this? They're like, we're short-staffed. No, you're not short-staffed. Your staff is burnt out.
Yeah.
We're not short-staffed. They're burnt out, so they're not here. So now I'm playing the role of two people.
Absolutely. And you know what? That goes right into our topic for this morning. New Year, same you, but upgraded.
New Year,
and
but upgraded.
I really feel that we really need to, let people hear it's okay. This year, yes, it's same me. But I'm going to upgrade my own self. I'm going to upgrade so I don't have to continue to suffer with the crazy. Let's take a quick break and then we can jump right into that. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
To do one more thing for me. Hold up two fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that prints the revolution and George Floyd produced.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational, strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
How you doing, world? It's your man Colway here, aka Gold Cupid. Hey, checking in from Memphis, Tennessee. Singer, songwriter, producer, chef, vegan chef at that. Shout out Lost Vegan Food Company. And if you like good soulful music, if you just like good energy, then welcome home. I hope you have a great day. Shout out to Our Plugs.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. I have no idea. We have an echo. All right. So, anywho, we are coming back to jump right into the new year, same you, but upgraded. Nikki, what do you have for us? I am excited.
Some juicy stuff. First, I want to say to everybody, because Kitty, before we went to commercial, I believe you said something about it being okay. And I often like to talk about unspoken permission. You do not have to say the same. You can switch up anytime you want to, and it doesn't have to be at the beginning of the year. It can be tomorrow. You don't have to wait. We do New Year's resolutions. I don't do those anymore. However I'm feeling I need to upgrade and change in my life that's going to benefit my life, and then while still contributing to society, I'm going to change. I'll make changes tomorrow if I feel like I need to. So I want to encourage everybody. It's okay. No, there is no new you. There's no such thing. You are in this body. This is what you got. Just upgrade it. Upgrade your mindset, upgrade your beliefs, upgrade your physicality. Start working out if that's what you want to do, but start pouring into you. It is okay to do that. Don't be worried about what anybody thinks. I love for somebody to say, oh, she acting brand new, and is. And it is. Because if I got sick of the old me, I know you sick of it, but at the same time, we fall under the pressure of shrinking around people because it makes them uncomfortable because they're not willing to do and make the changes that you are. So I want to encourage everybody that it's okay. Y'all don't have to wait till January 1st. Y'all can start it right now, okay?
Absolutely.
So, I'm going to go ahead and open up, you guys. I got some stuff written down to the side, but everybody wants a new me in January. But what if the goal isn't to erase who you are naturally? And that's not what I mean at all when I say that. Just upgrade yourself. Start digging inside. Do that inner work. I call it shadow work, and find the things that you actually like. Stop being performative out here. All right. So you don't have to erase who you are. Embrace who you are, actually, is what I encourage you to do. All right. So what if it's to upgrade the things that are already working for you? And you can do that by taking self-assessments, doing self-evaluations. What is working well in my life? Getting back to the basics. Everybody's done an assessment like that at work or something like that on that to that degree, right? What's working well for me? Find the things that are working well for you in your life and turn up on that thing. Turn up on it. Okay. That's how you upgrade yourself, but no more shrinking, not in 2026 and not anymore after that. All right. So stop starting over. Start building on. You do not need to reinvent yourself every year. I see so many people doing this, and I would love for you ladies to chime in. I see so many people doing this. Like, have y'all seen a friend that's different every single year? But not different because he or she upgraded their life, but just switching up just because they're trying to fit in. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Go ahead, Nikki.
What is that? I'm hearing it when I speak.
Okay, no, you're fine.
Is it clear now? But I would love for y'all to chime in. Y'all can chime in on YouTube, TikTok, the Gram, do all of that. But how many people do you know? And it's fake, and you know it's fake, right? Y'all can smell fake a mile away. But how many people do you know in your lives? Morningstar, I feel like got excited about that, so I really want to hear from her. How many people that she knows, that has done that, or even one specific example? I'm gonna.
No, the reason I was smiling and laughing is because you said how people be like, "Yeah, I'm reintroducing myself," and I thought of the Jay-Z song, "Allow me to reintroduce myself," and people use that, right? My name is so right, but people do that. And they'll put a big post in. Social media is good for it. They'll put a whole clips and all of this and what they doing and this and that. And I always thought, like, why tell everybody? Just do it. If you are changing for the betterment of you, and if you are serious about the change, it doesn't need a reintroduction. It doesn't need to be broadcast to everybody. I mean, you can put up some affirmations and say, "Hey, I'm affirming this and I'm affirming that." That's fine. But to go through the dramatics, I see it. I see it so much. I see the dramatics so much,
It
and
drives
it
me
just
crazy.
it cracks me up. It cracks me up.
I read them and I'm like, who cares? Like, you felt like you needed to come tell all of us that we don't care.
Well, I see it as, that is their way of confirming or trying to, hold themselves accountable
Okay.
to a certain extent.
Yes.
I'm gonna pop out new. And I'm with you, move in silence. I am all for that because I don't want to introduce anything until it's done.
That part.
And that's a gift and a curse because y'all know firsthand that it's hard for me to let things go and hand over things to other people. But when you're a certain person, some people want that attention. And some people don't. I don't need for everybody to tell me, oh, great for you and all that. But some people need it. So I just keep that in mind when I see that some people need validation. You never know, they may not have the same village that we have. They may not. They may not have somebody who's saying, "Hey, sis, I see you, go do it." And maybe they're, in my mind, when you're out there and you're saying it, you're asking for somebody, "Hey, notice me because I am trying." So, I'm just throwing that out there.
That is very true. And I have actually encouraged people to do that, like specifically people that say that they want to, lose weight and things like that. Even myself, as an example, I feel like I'm a little fluffy now from the holidays, but even myself, as an example, I wanted to lose that 100 pounds that I lost. So, but I wasn't too sure that I was going to be able to do it. But there's a way to position certain posts, and I'm not telling y'all what to do. Do what you want to do. It's your business. But at the same time, it's okay to keep that to yourself. If you are looking for somebody to hold you accountable, y'all, this is what I want to do this year. And any accountability partners out there that want to hold me accountable to it, because when you make announcements like that, people are looking for it. People are looking for, did she do it? Did she ever start the business? Did she ever lose the weight? Did she ever? And now you're facing this depression because you didn't do what you put out there to do, which is why I say, to some effect, keep some things to yourself. It's okay to reinvent yourself. It's okay to upgrade the things that have already been working for you, but don't be so drastic about it. I've seen some crazy stuff, like what Morningstar was saying, like, ladies will post stuff and saying, "Oh, this year I'm doing this and you need to address me as this, that, and the third." I'm like, "What I do? Why I can't? What I do? Why I gotta?"
That's pretty much what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's okay to reinvent yourself. We do it a lot, and it doesn't have to always. We have some people that do need that validation. They do need to, and they actually do make changes in their life, and you actually be supportive of their changes if you're a good person. But then we have those same people that come on every year around the New Year's, and they got to make this full announcement about, everybody got to go, and this is that, and we doing this. You got to go.
I'm cleaning up my Facebook page, so if you find yourself deleted, it's because you weren't added to my life. Girl, shut up.
If you can't find me, you know
it's
what
because you ain't make the list.
You know what it is.
That ain't for y'all. Both
That
of
ain't it.
y'all.
That ain't even what I mean. But that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you notice me and you don't find me on here, that's because you ain't make the cut.
You ain't make it.
This upgrade had everything to do with you and nothing to do with me. So
That's what I'm talking about.
now I got to go and figure out why I didn't make the cut. Like
that, and this is what I'm talking about. Those kind of people who do this on a regular basis, or when they get something new, they gotta, and it's cool to show your accomplishments. There's nothing wrong with showing your accomplishments, but baby, they gotta. Y'all see this? This is what y'all wish y'all can have. You get your money up.
Like I said, some people are out
Y'all know they out there.
Yourself to a whole other level. Like, you celebrating yourself and you upgrading yourself should never put down another person.
Absolutely not.
Point that that I really want to drive home. You should not be taking other people down in a negative way because you're deciding to do better for yourself, because in a way that's not, and it's showing your insecurities and it's showing how you really feel about you, because nothing that anybody else is doing around you should affect how you upgrade yourself, how you redefine your own identity.
Absolutely. You're absolutely correct about that. When I made my statement, I was not talking about the ones that were saying, you didn't make the list, because I have seen those posts and I have cracked up, because myself personally, I'm gonna remove myself because I don't need this type of stress.
Maybe let me go ahead and delete you while I'm reading it.
And then when you look for me,
you'll
be like, list. What did I do?
I know it was a whole list. What are we doing?
A whole list. Because what did these people do? You mean these people aren't giving you that instant gratification and that validation, that external validation that you seek so much. And a lot of it is attention seeking. Some of those posts, we're going to get rid of the accountability posts because we know some people do need to be held accountable. I often give the example about the young lady that I was coaching, and she was posting every day that I made my bed every day. But there was context to that post, because somebody, looking at it with the naked eye, not understanding the background, is like, girl, so like I make my bed every day. Everybody does that though, especially when you're battling depression. So we knew, because she took us along her journey, why she was stating that, why she was posting that. There was context. It was pinned right at the top of her page. Okay, all right, she's going through this. And I do encourage people, when you see some things, be okay with being inquisitive. Do a little investigation so you're not just immediately judging, somebody's story. But myself, I didn't even know. I was like, wait, oh, yeah, we did talk, and this is what she's doing. And that's why she's posting this, because she's hoping to encourage somebody else who also feels the same way. Not every parent in here gets up and bakes the bed. Sometimes we're rushing. Sometimes stuff get left a little bit scattered, all right? And that's okay. And I think that when we make posts that are positive about our growth, that are positive about our reinvention, it helps somebody else.
Absolutely. I agree with that 1,000%, because you never know who needed to hear that. And I think that is one of the main reasons why I love doing this. I love coming on and talking, because people need to hear that they're not alone. There's so many, like you said, the suicide rate has skyrocketed now. There's a lot of people who are just not okay. And, you never know who's listening, who may need to hear, hey, you know what? You're loved. We care about you. We want you to be okay. So, but if you need to make a post telling me that, I may not be on the list, I'm telling you now, if I see it, I'm removing you from my list. I don't even want to look. I'm going to take myself out the equation.
Like, why you want to put them thoughts in my head?
And when you call me, I'm not going to answer either. I'm not going to answer my phone, because 9 times out of 10, if you have put that post up and we haven't talked in a few months, I'm not on the list. So I'm going to go ahead and remove myself completely.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So we've got that one.
Yes. So you guys, and for everybody listening on, I see my people in here. Hey, everybody listening on TikTok and Instagram, I like to speak in points, and then I like to elaborate with the ladies in my points. So if it sounds like I'm not reading your whole paragraph, it's because I'm not. I'm speaking to my points. And the next point that I want to make is growth isn't about abandoning your identity. Like I said, you can upgrade the things that are already working in your life. It's not about abandoning who you are. It's about refining it. Just like a car needs a tune up. You're not going to go buy a new car every time you need an oil change. You're going to get the oil changed in it. You're not going to go buy a new car every time it needs to be cleaned. You're going to go clean it. So that's what I mean. Clean out the clutter in your life. I spoke to a lady yesterday, matter of fact, when I met that amazing artist. And she said, I wish I could lose weight mentally. I said, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how?
You sure can.
You don't know how? You can. I can tell you how. You've got to go inside your mind and inside yourself, just like you clean up a room or clean up your house. Go inside your mind and remove those things. Start making different habits, changing your routines. Start getting rid of people that are no longer good for you. That's how you lose that weight mentally. Put down the stuff that's not yours. Put down the stuff that's not yours. We talked about that a few weeks ago. I want to say that we taking on other people's loads and things that don't have anything to do with you. When we were talking about, getting away from the chaos and the holidays, that's part of it. Yes, that's right. Morningstar. I remember we were talking about when we're at family events and they're like, oh, well, let's get Morningstar she can figure it out. It's not my problem. So when you start to put that sword down and start to lay down and stop fighting battles that don't belong to you, that is how you start to remove the weight mentally.
I agree. Yeah.
All right. So next, this is for everybody. Y'all can write it down. Jamil, I see you in the chat. Thank you, girl. Y'all can write this down. Ask yourself, what version of me actually worked last year? And y'all, it's okay if none of those versions worked. As long as you have air and breath in your lungs, you can change. It's totally fine to change. Remember, we're reinventing. We're working with what we already have. Just like you wash your laundry and wear it again another time. Wash all the stuff out that's not working for you, okay? What version of me actually worked last year? And then I want you to put, y'all want a homework assignment? Because we can do a homework assignment. I want y'all to write that down. What parts, go do a recap. I know Ourplugs is going to do a recap for y'all of all of our time that we've spent here with you throughout 2025. I want you to do a recap of your year last year. Don't too much bring up all, there are things that are out of your control. That's okay. But I want you to do a recap of your year. Write down the things that worked out for you and how you attributed to those things that worked out to you. Keep those. The things that did not work, remove those. Remove the people that are included in those things too. Be okay with that. All right. Go ahead and get on Facebook and make you a post about, Thank you, ladies. Yes, what version of me actually worked last year? And go from there. I think y'all can handle doing that. It helps though, because it helps take all of what's up here and it helps you put it on paper so that you can reassess and reevaluate. Now you can actually see. Oop, are we pausing? Oh, okay. Now
I
we
just
can
got a question when you're done.
Yes. Now we can actually see the clutter, because everybody has intrusive thoughts. Everybody has a lot of stuff going on up here at all times. This is why affirmations and journaling is important. I know Kitty and Morningstar journal all the time. We all got journals. Okay. This crew don't play. My baby, right here with it.
I got me a new book.
You got to get that stuff out of your head. Get it out of your head, put it on paper, look at it, and then ask yourself, what on here is actually benefiting my life? What's happening? What's helping me from this list? If it's nothing, I want you to start making changes towards not dealing with those things anymore. Lay down your sword. It's okay to do that. Yes, ma'am.
What I wanted to say was, and how one method that people can use, and this is just a real anecdotal experience, like can attest and affirm growth by, if you've been on Facebook for a few years, go back and look at your posts from go back.
Ooh, me 10 years ago.
Yes, honey. The stories that are saved, and those stories pop up like on New Year's and it cracked me up because maybe a few years ago, prior to me moving here to Texas, I have posted something similar to what, but I want to tell everybody, if you ain't on my list, But I was letting folks know it was a wrap.
But you know what? And let's be real honest and truth, though. Well, let's be real honest with that, sis. A lot of times we're speaking to a specific couple people. We want to let these people know how we feel. You got to be out of here.
It's a few folks you had to let them know, but I see the growth, and that's what I'm saying. If you go back and look where you might have started when you all started being on social media, and then you see where you are today, it kind of gives you like the biggest affirmation for yourself. Like, I am becoming a better woman, a better man, a better human, period. Because now those things that used to bother me or I used to have to speak to, I no longer have to, because now I'm this different person, same body, same spirit, same heart, but
upgraded.
I've grown, but
upgraded.
I've upgraded.
You're upgraded.
Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Yeah, look at y'all Facebook post. Y'all gonna be cracking up.
Oh no, I gagged.
Yes, I gagged.
One came up from like 14 years ago. I was like, who is that? And who put this on my page?
Yeah, it's real.
I've looked at I just reposted a couple from, that was then to now. One was with my G baby, and it was Christmas. And then I looked at some, and 10 years ago I had a fitness business, and I reposted that, and my clients, they were commenting and all that, client/family, because I love them all. But then I sit back and I'm not where I used to be, because things happen in 2024, 2025, that if 10 years ago they had happened, I would have been all on Facebook calling folks out, saying names. I'm going to tag you because I'm not scared of you. But now I have upgraded to now. I wish I would give you the satisfaction of even knowing that you even crossed my peripheral. What I've done is I've done one better. Some people say, nah, let them sit back and watch. No, baby, you can't even see me. I want you to remember and remember in your mind what I used to be. You don't have the honor of knowing me now. So you're blocked.
Yeah.
Access denied. And I love these points that y'all are making, because this is really the only validation that we need. We seek validation from people who don't even like themselves often, just to feel good. You can go back on your Facebook post 10, 15 years ago and see that you've grown. And that has got to be enough. It all starts within. You've upgraded right now and don't even know it, because you haven't gone back to look over the things that you've accomplished, things that you've done, how you no longer speak, how you no longer move. Use yourself as an example. Use yourself as your benchmark to success, not anybody else.
When I sit back and I think about it, you are absolutely correct. And what's most important is you have to be okay with yourself. Yeah. When you're not okay with yourself, you allow other people to dictate how you should feel. You got to be okay with saying, you know what, I don't want to deal with you, so I'm not going to. What I want in this new year approaching is peace. Or whatever it is. I'm speaking for me. I need peace. I need peace so I can move the way that I need to move. There's a lot that's coming in 2026 for Our Plugs. I don't have time for the negativity. I don't have time for the drama. I honestly, if you want to know the truth, DJ Kitty, I do not care. I don't.
Baby.
I love those who love me, and those who don't, I do not care.
Move around. We've got things to do. And like I said, when I made the post for today's show, we see you watching, and I hope you learn from whatever we're giving you. I hope you learn and you grow, but you don't have access. And that is, in my mind, what's most important. Not allowing people who don't want to see you grow and you benefit access. Cut that off and keep it moving. We got too much stuff to do. And y'all know we got a crazy fool in there with 2 black hands. We ain't got time for the drama. I'm just saying, we ain't got time.
Y'all know that man is crazy. Y'all know like I know. He's got 2 hands, empty mind. We are busy. Okay?
Unhinged.
Unhinged.
Unhinged. Definitely don't have the time for that foolishness.
But we see you.
we
We
call
see you,
it.
girl. We see you, ladies.
All the
And it's
time.
okay.
Hey, y'all.
Take a picture.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. Anywho, go ahead, Nikki.
Are we good before we're next, or do we need a
Yeah,
commercial?
No, we're good.
Okay, cool. So just like I was saying, y'all, about how if your car needs to be tuned up, you're going to tune up the car. You're not getting rid of the core of it. So what I want to encourage everybody to do, you can start. It's Monday. Start today. Start this week, or you can wait till the next year. Whatever whatever you want to do, whatever it is that you want to quit or add to your routines. But I want you to keep the core and upgrade the systems.
I like that. Keep the
core and upgrade
the system.
That's
Well,
it. You are already okay. Do we need to do that?
Yes, keep the core
and upgrade the system.
Yeah.
Always. It's just, I mean, I have so many analogies to use. Like, I'm not going to get rid of my laptop if something happens to it. I'm taking it over to Apple and saying, can y'all fix this thing? I'm not going to go get another one. You cannot go get a new you. So I want you to keep the core and upgrade the systems. There's nothing wrong with who you are. But some of the things that you do, you might want to start new traditions, start new routines, create new habits for yourself, but upgrade the system, okay? Same values, same heart, better habits. Or if you feel like your values need to change, do that, It's okay to, I always tell people this, your perception is your reality. It's not reality. We all have the world, and then we have our own inner worlds. So your perception is your reality, but it's not reality. So if you want to adjust and tweak your values, that's okay to do as well. But still, the core of you is still Kitty, still Morningstar, still Nikki. I'm just changing the way I do things to better myself. And when you better yourself, you show up better in your relationships. That's around your friends, your family, and romantic relationships. At work, you show up better to the world when you tap into you and who you are.
Jamila says system upgrade. I love that.
System
upgrade. Yeah.
Yes.
We're just upgrading the system. I'm gonna start it. We need a shirt that says system upgrade loading.
System upgrade loading, buffering. And y'all, it's you might buffer every year though, because there's this thing called evolution. You're never done growing. And as you learn different things and new things, you're going to continue to grow and change. And you might want to upgrade the system again. What happens every single year? Apple puts out a new phone. Something's tweaked in there. Something's different, okay? But people go and put the new phone, But even still, if you didn't go purchase the actual new device, there's still that iOS update. The system gets upgraded. The phone doesn't change.
The system does update. And Apple, just so you know, ain't nobody buying that expensive phone.
You need to leave me alone. And got the phone I got now heating up hot as a flat iron. I really believe they're trying to do that so I get another one. And I take and go put it right in the freezer.
Baby, I ain't get people be mad. I do that little upgrade. Oh, it's time to upgrade again. Okay, because that's my upgrade. As long as it works. Okay.
Yes, as long as it keeps turning on.
The phones are like almost $2,000. And I'm not
crazy. And we know the real price.
Right. Right. 40.
Apple, if y'all don't stop playing with people,
Apple, stop playing with us.
40.
The game has been opened. Okay, we
are out at the end.
We heard about y'all.
Nikki, I know you always do an affirmation at the end. I want to give us enough time so we can do this last one in style. Let me get ready. Y'all ready?
Yes, because Kitty has to say her thing. But this is what I want y'all to take with you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You ready, Kitty? Go ahead, do your thing.
Bow your eyes and close your head.
Are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I am not behind. I am not broken. I'm just in the middle of an upgrade.
Amen. One more time.
One more again. I am not behind. I am not broken. I'm just in the middle of an upgrade.
Yes, ma'am. And I love that. And let me clear something up. That is not my thing. That is I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Bow your eyes and close your head is from Darian, the creator, the main Darian. He's on YouTube and he's on TikTok. That is not my saying. I have just adopted it because I love it. And I said it at our Christmas dinner because I said the prayer. And now all the kids are saying it in my family. Bow your eyes and close your head. I love y'all. Nikki,
Love you too.
as
Thank you.
always, I love you. Look, I love you, baby girl. I
love you too.
appreciate you. Any last words? Any last words?
Take care of yourselves, y'all. Be patient with yourself while you're in the middle of this upgrade, okay?
Please do. Please do. Miss Morningstar, honey, little sis.
Great show.
Always a great show.
Great coach, Nikki, Coach's Corner. Thank you for being such a dominant force on the team, Coach's Corner. Coach Nikki, our vibrant, beautiful sister who comes through all the time and makes everybody feel so good with her wise words. We appreciate you so much. And I know the listeners in Memphis and Mississippi, I know y'all appreciate it as well. So we thank you guys so much for being part of our team, being part of our community and family. We will be back tomorrow, guys, because the show is still going. We got 2 more days before the new year, before we take a hiatus, but come back tomorrow. Listen to Viper Vet, Oligo, Veteran's Voice. You already know, have your blood pressure pills near. He gonna give us some news we can use, what's going on with the veterans, give us our updates, and just keep us on the edge, y'all, because it's a lot going on in these United States of America. So y'all be safe, enjoy your day, be blessed. We will be back tomorrow. Thank you, TikTok, Tick, another Darian word, Tick. And thank you, YouTube. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a good one.
Yes. And don't forget to drink your 16 ounces of water.
Drink your water.
And your morning medication. I forgot to say it at the beginning.
Morning
but
medication.
I did have to get all the way. Yes, take your meds. Thank you so much. Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty
and Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.